Okay then guys, quick review time. This is my Theta Optics EOTech replica. This is one of the first sights that I ever bought for an Airsoft kind of riff. It's been incredibly reliable. It's taken many BBs to the main glass and it's never shattered, so it's got good durability and it holds a zero pretty nice and well. Now I will show you one drawback of this device at the end, but it has many pros that outweigh them. Now first of all, you can buy kill flashes almost anywhere. This cost me about 30 pence off of AliExpress. Order from AliExpress at your own risk, but it's a little kill flash that protects your sight. I use it for CQB so it doesn't get blown out by accident, and this just holds on with some rubber bungee points, as you guys can see there. Now, it doesn't come with these regularly, and I would suggest an Airsoft sight protector for any sights you buy, because you break it, you pay for it, unless you buy an expensive sight that has a lifetime warranty. Now, you can adjust the zero by adjusting these two screws here. What I say to people is that you want to be adjusting your zeros every single game you play, dependent on the field you're playing in. Some people, if you're playing outside and you want it zeroed at your maximum engagement range, that's fine for you. But if you're playing in CQB like I am, I tend to tune it in to the furthest possible distance I will shoot at a CQB sight, because that means then if I'm up close where I don't really have to aim, it's more kind of done at the hip or in the shoulder, but just very roughly, that's a-okay. But if I need to get those precise long shots, I can adjust it and you know, hit those longer shots in a CQB environment rather than the incredibly long shots that you might see in a forest. So it has got those two adjustment points there, one for left and right, one for up and down. They do work really, really well. However, the only drawback of this lovely unit here is the batteries. Now, most sites don't use batteries like the ones I'm about to show you, because the ones in this site are indeed just double A's or triple A's. I can't remember, we'll see in a second. However, most things use CR123 or A123A's or whatever. That is very common in your sights and your things like your PEG boxes and your torches. This doesn't. This uses something much simpler. This just uses AAA batteries, as you can see. Now, you will also notice there's something in there with those AAA batteries. This battery housing is so massive, even though it only houses AAA's. If you use this on a gas blowback rifle, or you've got something like an NGRS from Tokyo Marui, so that's a blowback or electric blowback AEG, it will knock the sight off every single time. So you press fire and it'll turn the sight off because the batteries will be loose. But it's nothing a bit of kitchen roll or toilet roll or paper or cloth. You can wedge down the side of the batteries, pushing them to one side like I have, so they're still on the contacts. And this will be a solid sight for even the heaviest of gas blowback rifles. So it does work quite nicely, and if you don't want to spend a fortune on more specialist batteries that are you know, a bit more expensive than just a standard set of AAA's, this is a great sight for you. Now, this sight does come in a couple of variants. So you've got ones where it's using the CR batteries and it's shorter in different shapes, but that's just because they are also copying the different types of EOTech as well. Now then, if you guys are interested, I'll also show you what it looks like the sight picture-wise. Now, obviously, I've got a ring light on in the background. I didn't realise this was going to affect it, but you can just about see there. If I hold it up closer to the camera, you have it all working green, and then if I press the button in the middle, it'll turn it to red, and you can adjust the brightness up and the brightness down. Sorry if you can't see the actual kind of makeup of it, because it does actually have a little crosshair in there like a Holo sight would. On that note, if you've got any questions about it, or you want to know kind of where I got it from a local games site, because a lot of local games sites in the UK will stock Theta Optics. It was £50 or £45, something along those lines, so it wasn't too expensive. And like I said, this thing has survived kind of straight close-up shots at the lens as well. On that note, hopefully that's been useful for you if you've been hesitant to buy any reproduction Holo EOTech kind of sites. I do have another site which we'll be covering in a later episode when I have all of my attachments done for my TM MP7, but I have, as you can see here, a reproduction SRO site as well, which is a cheap red dot, and I will be talking about the drawbacks of these and the pros of those at some point in the future. Otherwise, I hope you found that information good in my quick review here, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day.